welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, Akoto Ampaw and 17 others kick against LGBTQI Bill in Parliament. President Akufo-Addo disputes claims of endorsing 2 ministers for presidential race. Kaaka's family reacts to Ejura Committee's report. Kuntasi chief exposes contractor for abandoning road construction projects. And 13 dead and 11 others injured in Konongo accident. News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. A group of 18 concerned Ghanaians are kicking against the promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian Family Values Bill, initiated by some 6 members of parliament seeking to criminalize homosexuality in Ghana. The group explained that the bill, when passed into law, will erode fundamental human rights as enshrined in the 1992 Constitution and send Ghana to the dark ages of lawlessness.
Members of the group include legal practitioner Mr. Akoto Ampaw, Professor Emerita Techi Menu, Professor Kwame Kakari, Professor Kofi Jimam-Boedi, Professor Audrey Gajepo, Dr. Rosemensah Kutin, Dr. Yao Graham, Professor Joji Chikata, and Professor Kwesi Prempe. Others are Mr. Kwesi Edua-Mankwa, Dr. Kojo Asante, Mr. Kingsley Ofe Nkansa, Mr. Akoni Dake, Mr. Tete Homeku Aji, Professor Raymond Atuguba, Dr. Charles Reku Bobe, Dr. Joseph Esunka, and Nana Amajiman Sante. They announced the stand at a press conference in Accra on Monday, October 4.
President Akufo-Addo says he has not endorsed anybody in the new Patriotic Party to be the party's presidential candidate. He says such an action was an affront to the party's democratic tenets and beliefs, adding that he will campaign vigorously for whoever wins the party's primaries for the presidential race come 2024.
Speaking on Kumasi-based radio station Pure FM, President Akufo-Addo said his focus is to build a united party. The speculations of the endorsements began when President Akufo-Addo mocked Trade and Industry Minister Alan Kojo Tremantin and Agric Minister Dr. Efria Kuto last Friday at the Menchia Palace for having a presidential ambition when he was introducing his entourage to the Asante Otumfuo Setutu II. Unfortunately, the gesture has been misconstrued and twisted on social media of him endorsing the 2 ministers for the presidential race.
Usofriye, Food and Agriculture Minister, says so now will be the president. Minister. Usofriye. Anna, pay you for no back, only the pay president in Minister of Trade and Industry or bedroom when you are a moment.
The family of Kaaka, the social media activist who met his untimely death on Monday, June 28, after being attacked by unknown assailants, says they are disappointed in the 55-page report released on Monday, September 27, by the 3-member committee that probed the Ejura killings.
Speaking at a press conference in Accra today, Kaaka's family disagreed with the recommendations by the committee, particularly one on Kaaka's death, in which the committee concluded that Kaaka's death was not directly linked to his social media activism, but rather due to a family feud. The family is wondering why the Ejura Committee, per their own admission, noted that their mandate was not to investigate or establish why Kaaka was killed, but was able to conclude that his death was due to a family feud.
We would like to use this opportunity to state in clear and unambiguous terms that the statement by the committee that Kaaka was probably killed because of a family feud is obviously false, careless made, and very clearly disgraceful. Their statement was made without regard for the pain of the family and could only have been made by persons who were so eager to please their appointing authority, that they left their humanity and their conscience aside. Even though they knew that they had no basis, evidence, or authority for that statement, they made it anyway.
Still in the Ashanti region, the paramount chief of Kuntase in the Bosomtwi district of the Ashanti region, Berma Amankwa Edunai Abebiu II, is appealing to President Akufo-Addo to reprimand the region's lead road contractor for abandoning construction works. He explains that the contractor only reports to site whenever the president is arriving in town.
The chief made this known when President Akufo-Addo paid a courtesy call on him last Sunday. According to Berima Abebiu II, the contractor, who is in charge of a number of road constructions in the region, including the Anyan-Kwanta-Obuasi Road, has not been seen on site for a long while. He said the contractor strangely flooded the Lake Road with huge trucks when the president arrived. Meanwhile, President Akufo-Addo praised the contractor for being one of the best from the region, calling on the people to be patient with him. Speaking in Twi, President Akufo-Addo promised to ensure the completion of all projects before the end of his term.
In our final story, 13 people have died in a road accident at Anyan-Kwanta near Konongo in the Ashanti region. The 13 reportedly died on the spot on Sunday, October 3.
The affected passengers were traveling on an OA travel vehicle from Accra towards Wa when a DAF XF truck loaded with 600 bags of pepper traveling from Kumasi to Accra crashed into the side of their bus after a wrongful overtaking. The incident occurred around 10:50 p.m. in a curve at Anyan-Kwanta on the Kumasi-Konongo highway. The bodies of the deceased have been deposited at the Seawards Hospital mortuary, while those injured have been sent to the Konongo Odumasi Government Hospital for treatment.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Ama Echa Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.